The gentleman from Colorado is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The SEC Regulatory Accountability Act subjects the SEC to enhanced cost-benefit analysis requirements and requires a review of existing regulations. By promoting economic analysis requirements during the regulatory process, this bill ensures that regulation writing is data-driven and not done on an ad hoc basis with little thought to the true impact of expanding regulatory net has on businesses and the economy. It is a mistake for regulators overseeing the financial system and the capital markets, including the SEC, to promulgate regulations without fully considering the costs and benefits as well as all of the available regulatory alternatives. This bill also takes the common sense approach of requiring the SEC to evaluate whether a proposed regulation is inconsistent with or duplicative of other federal regulations. When our businesses are being overwhelmed by compliance obligations that meet demand more and more time and resources, it's crucial that our regulators do everything in their power to ensure that regulations are effective, streamlined, and non-duplicative to minimize impact. It's important to note that this legislation does not limit the SEC's rulemaking authority in any capacity. The bill appropriately strengthens the SEC's existing cost-benefit related requirements to ensure that the true impact of regulations can be calculated. To advocate for the status quo and against this legislation shows a fundamental misunderstanding of the financial system and the regulatory process. This legislation is a vote of confidence that with the appropriate tools and a data-driven approach, our regulatory agencies can create a framework of safety and soundness that does not unduly burden our economy. I'm happy to lend my support to this bill and encourage my colleagues to support this common sense measure. I again thank the gentlewoman from Missouri for her efforts on this legislation and yield back the balance of my time.